my favorite people on Shirley Temple. Kat Tat in the building.
Thank you for having me. Been rocking with me since day one, since I moved here. So
I wish Kat Tat did my Nipsey tattoo.
Yes.
Do you remember?
I do, and it looks great.
Yo, I remember. I was like, I think it might have been an hour, but I was like, damn, she's still going.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, I understand, because this is like a very...
Yeah, when you do small tattoos like that, there's literally no room for error, so you got to take your time and make sure that it's perfect. 'Cause if there was any error on that, like, you would see it. So they're small, they don't look like they would take that long, but they do.
Right. It's just, like, do you remember every tattoo you've done? Like,
when I see it,
okay.
I remember. Yep, there have been, like, a couple where I'm like, oh, I did that?
Yeah.
Show me. Like,
really?
Yeah, there's a few.
Gosh.
I've done so many. It's been almost 15 years of tattooing. Yep, so... Yeah.
That's a blessing.
I've done thousands upon thousands of tats at this point.
I love that. Well, first, I wanted to introduce you to the hookah. Do you like hookah? Okay.
Sometimes.
It's not, there's no tobacco.
Yeah.
It's no smoke.
Yeah, no, I don't really, I'm more of a drinker.
Got it. Damn, do we have any alcohol in the house?
No, I'm good. I'm driving.
Okay.
I got 2 kids now. I'm not the same Wildcat Tat.
I'm dead. Right. But real quick, they just went public, so it's available at gethookah.com. They actually have a cannabis hookah.
Oh, that's
like
dope.
Game changer. Yeah. But anyways, congratulations on Black Ink Los Angeles.
Thank you.
Yeah, like,
been a long time coming.
Right. How does that feel? Because anyone that's followed you throughout this journey, like, this is your dream come true, opening a shop in LA. Mm-hmm. And you fucking did that shit.
Thank you so much. It feels great, even for TV to come back around. Like, everybody doubted me when I quit Black Ink Chicago. Like, we were a hit show at the time. But I'm like, yo, like, my dreams, my goals go further than this. Like, if follow me to LA or don't, you know? So I stayed true to that. And now we've been open 5 years. And the TV opportunity came back around. So it's just dope as hell. It's just like proof that, you know, you're supposed to stay true to what you want to do and not compromise that for anything.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And it's just crazy because I think I saw when you first moved to LA, you said you went broke.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I spent all my money moving here. I thought that I was going to be booked up tattooing. Right. I wasn't, so I had to sublease my apartment, go back to Chicago where I was booked up. Right. Do a bunch of tattoos, get my money back up, refocus, regroup, and then come back. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
I saw you said you were scrapping quarters for toilet paper and eating noodles.
Yeah, literally.
It was real.
Literally, and this is after being on TV for years. Mm-hmm. Yep. So it was just like, TV is not everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, people think just because you're on a TV show, which was a hit show at the time, but that literally, I thought I could move anywhere I wanted and be booked up. But so I thought it was going to be easy moving to California, and it wasn't. But it was just an investment that I made. Like, look, I'm going to spend all my money on this move and make it worthwhile. You know, even when I did go broke or, you know, run out of money, I didn't give up on that. You know, like, I subleased my place. I found somebody who could pay the rent there and live there and go back to Chicago and get my money back up. So I had to make it make sense for me.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But it was never like, oh, I'm giving up on this, I'm moving back to Chicago.
Right.
Yeah. It was like, let's regroup, refocus, and try again.
Do you miss Chicago at all?
I do. My family's there. I go back enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't see myself living there, but maybe. But I don't know. But yeah, I do miss it. Chicago's always home. Like,
for sure.
It's what made me who I am.
Right. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite part about LA?
Definitely the weather.
For sure.
For sure, the weather and just for me, somebody who's an artist, who's in entertainment, the opportunities that, you know, it afforded me. Right. Like, you can't really have the same, you can have the same level of success, but LA just hits different. Like,
for sure.
The opportunities are endless. Right. So I would say the weather and the opportunities for sure.
I love that. It's just so crazy because I was in the Philippines when Nipsey Hussle had passed. Mm-hmm. And then right when I came back was when you had your Nipsey Day at the shop. She did this day of Nipsey tattoos that donated to one of his favorite charities. Mm-hmm. I interviewed you for LA Weekly about it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. You absolutely did. You were there and you saw Tans was working on the Nipsey painting and everything.
Yes, that's where I met Tans. Yeah. It's so fun.
It was such a dope day. Like, we knew what we were going to do and, you know, the purpose behind us doing it, but we had no idea that it was going to be such a big event.
Right.
Like,
you got, her line
around the block. It was
that's
crazy. We did hundreds of tattoos that day. Right. And it was just an amazing.
How did his passing affect you? Just
I mean, it was just like a big one of them feelings that just like puts a cloud over like everything. I mean, me being new to California and living here, like, and just really getting into his music and seeing like what he's trying to do for our culture.
Right.
You know, and then for him to be taken away so tragically, it was devastating.
For sure.
Yeah, it was absolutely devastating. But, you know, again, even the event that we had was just like, I felt like I was staying true to a mission of, you know, like his mission was always being business minded, like really being independent, like ownership and things. So for me to even use my location and my business to commemorate him and everything that he represented, it just felt good. You know what I mean? And a way to keep his mission alive.
Right.
You know?
I love that. That was such a beautiful day to just like be in the environment celebrating him, you know, playing his music.
Yeah, it was
everything.
Great.
All right, so I have a trivia question. I forgot my buzzer and my bell, so forgive me. Chicago native Jennifer Hudson won both an Oscar and a Golden Globe for her performance in one 2006 musical film.
Dreamgirls.
Oh, damn. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, I didn't think it would be that easy.
I'm from Chicago.
I know.
Jay Hud is from Chicago.
Right. I actually didn't know that until I was researching.
Really?
Which is funny, yeah. Yep. But I have a gift for you.
Because I got it right?
Yeah.
Oh, keep the questions coming.
Right,
I go home with all the gifts.
So this is from Smoke Odor Candles. I just want you to smell the candle real quick. It smells so good.
Let's see.
You know, you can never go wrong.
Oh, this is dope.
Right?
It smells very fresh.
It's so good.
Very, very
And then we
fresh.
got some odor spray in there, some car fresheners.
Yeah, definitely need that for my car.
Yeah.
For sure.
Absolutely. Damn, that ring is big, sis. Damn. Do y'all see this? Can we get the solo shot on that? Right. I'm like, how much is that guy?
You're so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, girl.
Right.
Yeah, when we got married, he gave me my wedding band. I'm like, the engagement ring was already big, but now I had to get used to it. I do wear both. I'm like used to it now. Like, it feels weird when I don't have them on.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn, for everything, though, like, you never take it off?
No, I don't take it off.
Oh, wow. I mean,
I take it off when I'm, you know, when we doing some things and I need my left hand. But, you know, that's the only time I take it off.
Wait, left hand?
Yeah, I'm left-handed.
Oh, okay, I was like,
you know,
what are we doing?
That's the only time it comes off. I'm sorry, but, you know.
Right, I love it. I'm sure he wouldn't mind it on either, because he's like.
I don't know, I might scratch him up a little bit, you know. This thing is heavy, so I just be like, you know.
Right. My favorite part, I think I interviewed you last time, and you were like, yeah, every time I tattoo my man, he makes it rain on me.
Yeah.
I was like, that's lit.
He don't do it no more, though. I'm like, come on, don't get too comfortable. But yeah,
I'm
like
dead.
in the beginning, like when I would do his tattoos, like he'd be like,
yeah,
okay.
Right. I love that. What's the last tattoo you did for him?
For him?
Yeah.
Our newest baby, Jacoby.
Oh,
he's got all the baby's names on his neck. So I did
so
Jacoby on his neck. And is that the last one that I did? Yeah. Since then, he got my face and my name. But Kevin did that.
Oh.
Yeah, Kevin Leroy. He's one of the artists and fellow cast members.
Okay, yeah.
He's dope with portraits. So I was like, look, you're going to wear my face forever. We're going to have a portrait specialist do that one, you know.
I for sure thought you did that one. That's so funny.
No, Kevin did that. He came to Florida to our house and did it. It was dope as hell. Walk
me through the process of him getting your portrait. Like, whose idea was it?
It was definitely his idea. And Kevin came to do it, and I didn't want to see the picture that he picked. I didn't even really want to be too much around, so I just came in at the end.
I'm dead.
It was real special. It was dope as hell. Yeah, the fact that it was all him. He's like, I want this right here, you know, super visible, like ain't no covering it up. And
oh my God.
So now every time we're out and I'm around him, I'm like, okay. Even when we argue, I'm like, there's my face. Like, let's just get over this.
Wait, I love it. Should couples get their names tattooed on each other? Even though you did, I'm just asking like your opinion.
I think so. If you're serious about that person, like cool. I'm just gonna say don't backpedal. Like if you're gonna I hate like people get the names and they cover it up. Like, don't backpedal.
Even when you're broken up, though?
Yeah, like if that was a period of your life where you felt so strongly that you want to get that person's name tattooed, then stand by that. Like,
I feel you,
stand by that.
But would you want your current boyfriend to have a tattoo of his ex on him visible? I'd be like, cover that shit up.
No, I think I understand it. Like,
okay.
I get it. I understand it. Like, everybody knows my history of blacking Chicago. Like, I have the 9 tattooed on my neck, and like, I'm not covering it up. Like, no matter what happened, like, that was a period of my life that, you know, that's what it was.
Right.
And, you know, I stand by that. So that's my only thing. Like, everybody's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get this name because I can cover it up, or I'm going to get it right here. It's just like, that's almost kind of cowardly to me a little bit. Now, there are some instances where some people just, like, get every name and then they got, like, 10 cover-ups. It's like, okay. If you're not serious about a person, don't just do it for the clout almost. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it because you're going to have that tattoo forever, regardless if you slap something over it. Right. It's in your skin.
What are your thoughts on tattoo removal?
I think it's cool. For me,
I heard it's more painful.
Yeah, I've never gotten it. I don't have not one cover up.
Right.
Yeah, but I think that if you really hate a tattoo that you have and the removal can, because it's very rare where it really gets rid of the whole thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Can't tell
that's true.
There was a tattoo there.
Yeah.
So I think me as an artist, I recommend it. Like, look, you get this cover up, but it's so dark. Like, I'm going to have to go even darker to cover it.
Yeah.
Get some laser, lighten it up so we could do a beautiful piece and not like a big blob of something. You
know,
trying to get rid of your old tattoo. So I'm here for it.
I love it. I don't know why I just thought this, but didn't Big Sean get, or no, Janae got a portrait of Big Sean. No? And then they covered it up.
And then got a cover.
And now they're back together?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
All that. For just keep the tattoo. Like, I got my man and my baby's face. I'm not covering it up.
Who did that one?
Kevin.
Okay.
Kevin did
this
one. Yeah, I surprised him with it on his birthday.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you were gone for how long getting a tattoo? He didn't know?
Right. No, I went to Boston. I was here in LA. He was in season playing.
Got it. I'm sorry. Neck tattoos, by far the most painful.
Yeah, I don't have my neck. I hear it's painful, but the neck tattoos I've done, like, people weren't like, you know, dying like that.
Really? I was. You know who did mine? I Am Compton.
Oh, really?
But this motherfucker kept saying 20 more minutes like 10 times.
Let me see. It looks dope, too. The colors in there.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
My collarbone hurt the most.
You have your collarbone tatted? Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's what I say. Places with, like, a lot of bone, like the foot is probably the most painful.
Oh.
Like, I don't have my foot. I wouldn't get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And you don't believe in numbing cream?
It's not that I don't believe in it, but, like, I was tattooing my cousin Oliver the other day.
Oh, shout out to your manager too. Yeah.
Yep. My big cousin and my business manager. Thank you.
I was like, wow.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
But towards the end of it, like, they seen him squirming in the chair. Two of the other artists, Kevin and Deshae, and they're like, "You ain't putting no numbing cream on him yet?" I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Hold on, bro. Let me help you out."
Yeah.
So they gave him this numbing cream, and then I started tattooing, and he was like, "Why the fuck you ain't do this a long time ago?"
Right.
I'm like, I don't. Back in my day,
right,
like, we didn't use that. You know what I mean?
Yo.
So all that shit's new. I've been pregnant the past 2 years.
Yeah.
On mommy mode, and like now, like, everything is so new. Like, I use a different machine, a wireless cordless machine.
Wow.
I'm like, y'all are fancy up in here. Like, so it's not that I don't believe in it. It's just I'm not there yet.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like, just get the tattoo. If I could sit through a tattoo, then why can't you?
No, because it's night and day. When I tell you, like, do you know Rockroll Herschel, Rockroll G?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, he's really dope. Yeah, he did like water symbols right here, and like, if you could not feel it, like, compared to feeling it, because I'm like you, I hate tattoo, bro. Yeah. Tattoo pain is probably like I freak out.
Yeah. Like, for me, I do big ass tattoos, like big ass half sleeves. So yeah, once your pores are open and I've started the shading and I'm constantly going over the same spot, like, now I'll numb you towards the end.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And that's when it works, because your skin has to be broken up anyway to really get in your pores.
Yeah.
So, but now, like, people are like having people from the doctor's office and emergency room come in and like going under.
Yo, like, can we talk about this? I forgot. Yo, people are getting anesthesia and getting tatted. Didn't Dirk do it? Am I tripping?
He did.
What are your because that's dangerous. You could not wake up.
It is dangerous. Like, I mean, it's dangerous.
Someone's getting really famous doing that, right? Didn't someone?
Yeah, it's a new wave. It's definitely a new wave, and I feel like it's innovative. If it works, like, cool. But I can just speak from my perspective. Like, the tattoo industry is just a lot of changes that I'm glad, like, I feel like I hit my peak back when shit was a little more normal. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a new wave. I'm not going to talk shit about it because I own a shop and we might very well be offering that service very soon. If you know. But I'm not educated in it like that. I'm just seeing it and I'm like, really? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going under to get a tattoo. Right. Like, I'm not. And then I get it. You can walk in and get like a full chest piece and, you know, everything in one day. But like, that's kind of impulsive. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, all my tattoos kind of came together. They commemorate like different moments. Yeah. I feel like young people are just going in like, oh, I'm trying to get like my full back blasted. And 5 years from now, they're going to be like, oh, damn, I ain't got no room for this tattoo I want now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, maybe I'm just a little more traditional. No, I feel when it comes to that.
And that sounds expensive though.
It's very expensive.
And the liability.
A whole lot of shit. Right. Whole lot. That's why I'm like, yeah, just keep me in my tattoos. If that means I'm old and outdated, fine.
Nah. But yeah. What's the longest tattoo?
I've done, I would say 12 hours back to back, 2 days, like 12 hours and 12 hours. Busting out like a full back piece though. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I can just appreciate like the vibe of it. Like, you know, getting to know my clients. Like, you know, like that's how they become family and like friends. Absolutely. You know, that's the experience. Right. Like, versus now you going to a doctor's office and getting put to sleep for your tattoo. That's true. As a tattoo artist, it's like, that's not fun. Yeah. Right. I mean, and you working with 6 other artists pulling the skin while you trying to like concentrate and do your shit. Like, no, not me.
Trivia question? Mm-hmm. All right. What is the most tattooed country in the world? Oh my God, I didn't underline an answer. Someone look this up.
The most tattooed, it's either America or Japan. I would say America. If they say anywhere other than America, they lying.
Wait, I don't think it's America. The choices were United States, New Zealand, Australia, Canada.
It's United States of America for sure. Yep. I think if you count the number of people that are tattooed, I am willing to bet that United States is the winner.
United States covers the most body space.
Nah, that's too technical. I'm saying if you count the amount of people with tattoos, like put 10 people in a room in America, Japan, Italy, and who's got tattoos, 10 Americans gonna stand up. Even if it's just a little dot behind the ear.
I want to give you this gift.
Yeah, because I got that one right too.
Yeah, right. So this is from Oasis.
Nice.
I'm gonna let you open it.
Okay.
So they're actually a CBD family-run business out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Their whole mantra is that they believe in the healing power of hemp.
I love this. I'm gonna have
spreading kindness. Yeah, you would actually. Yeah.
I'm gonna give this to my grandma too. My grandma, she is
makes me so
91
happy.
years old.
Wow.
She is straight from Seoul, Korea, and she is moving around. Like, she is still in such good health, but like now her joints kind of bother her, and she just got put on CBD gummies.
I love
and she swears by them.
Wait, like, this is gonna be amazing. They're literally so fire. Like,
this is everything. Yeah. Oh wow, and they look good too.
No, there's some. I think they're vegan as well.
Oh nice.
Yeah. Please let me know if you like them. I'll definitely connect you with them. Yeah.
Yeah, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, because they really support like mental health, raising mental health awareness.
Right,
and, like, erasing the stigma behind mental illness. So yeah, it's dope. Oh, that makes me so happy. What was your first tattoo at 16?
My first tattoo, I have, it's a little old school, like rose with a banner around it. Nice. And it has my name and my parents' name. Aww. Yep. So Kathleen, Katrina in the middle, and then Kenneth at the bottom.
Did they take you to get it?
No, my mom did help me draw it because I was like, Mom, can I get this tattoo? I started working and I was like, if I pay the light bill this month, like, can I get this tattoo? And she was like, shit. Yeah.
Stop.
So she helped me draw it and I went and got it.
You're so dope for saying, like, proposing that.
Thank you. But yeah, a year later I had to go live with my dad and I was so scared that he was going to see it and like freak out because my dad was like the disciplinarian. Right. And he was like, the only thing he's mad about, he's like, why is my name at the bottom? He's like, I'm the man of the household. Yeah. Like, why is mine? Because it goes Kathleen, Katrina, and then Kenneth. And I was like, my bad. You know, but I was just, he wasn't tripping about the tattoo. Right. So.
Mm-hmm. Wait, were your parents together?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, they divorced when I was like 3.
Damn. Shirley's temple has to focus on mental health. How did that affect you?
I I don't think that it affected me in a negative way. I think growing up, people always say, like, you know, oh, we stay together for the kids, and people stay in miserable situations for the kids. But for me, I got to grow up seeing my mom happy and my dad happy.
Oh, wow.
And I'm happy.
Right.
And, like, I couldn't imagine growing up in a household with 2 miserable parents.
And,
like, you
that.
go home and, like, you know, you're feeling that negativity and that hate.
Yeah.
So I feel like if anything, it did me some good. Like,
that makes me happy because you don't really hear that a lot. A lot of people, they get affected negatively.
Yeah, I think that it's important to speak that perspective because, I mean, to stay in a miserable situation just for the kids is only going to hurt the kids in the long run. Right. They can feel that.
For
you know
sure.
What I'm saying? Yeah.
I love that. I think my favorite video that you've ever posted is you eating chips while your mom's in the background and with the kids all over her.
Oh, yeah.
That was so funny.
Yep, like, my babies and my nephews, like, my mom is just so happy right now. Like, both my parents, like, they really get to just bask in their grandparenting, and it's beautiful.
I love that.
Yeah.
Is your mom Asian, Korean?
Yeah, she's half Korean.
Did you grow up eating kimchi?
Yes, I did. Bulgogi, sundubu, all that stuff. Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't really hear the Asian side of you.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, we were raised black. Like, that's kind of how we identify. Like, we always check the black box, you know. But we definitely grew up, you know, seaweed on the side, a little spoon of rice, little kimchi. Like, I'm more in touch with that side than my brothers are. Okay. I don't know. I just always took like I love Korean food. Yeah. Like, you know, my brothers and my dad are more like, get that kimchi, that shit stank. Like, get that out of here. Like, put that in the different refrigerator. But I always just like embraced it and enjoyed it.
That's so funny. And I know you've been throwing it down in the kitchen. Yeah,
I do. That's what I love to cook. Like, yeah, and I got a bunch of mouths to feed. So I spend a lot of time in the kitchen.
Really? I'm like, how fire is that mac and cheese that y'all had on Black Ink?
Yep. I would say that might be one of my specialties.
Really? Damn, we got to try. You got to bring us some mac and cheese, Kat.
Yeah, my grandma, she was a big cook. She was straight from Indianola, Mississippi. And, like, she actually had a whole cookbook of recipes that kind of got lost. Like, she passed back in 2011. But my mom and her, that's my dad's mom, her and my mom were super, super close. So my mom actually remembers all of my grandma's recipes and, like, passed them on to me. So.
What was her favorite dish that you made? That she made, sorry. Your favorite dish you made?
Fried chicken and macaroni and cheese, for sure. Yep.
I love it. What's your favorite dish to cook?
My favorite thing to cook? I don't know. I don't have one, like, favorite thing. Yeah. My go-to, I guess, like, I don't know. I want to say catfish and spaghetti is, like, a good go-to, or macaroni and cheese, any type of, like, pasta.
What's
like,
your man's favorite thing you cook?
He loves when I make chili.
Okay. Oh, I love chili.
He will eat chili all the time. Like, that's all if he has a request, it's chili or tacos. That's his favorite thing for me to cook.
That's cute. You gotta post more cooking videos because I swear that's my
I'm
favorite
definitely gonna get back on. I need to. It's hard posting
I
content
know,
now.
People
used to be just a picture.
Yeah.
Like, now you have to be a whole cinematographer.
Bro.
Like, I done downloaded Splice, CapCut, all this stuff because I'm trying to figure out how to. I don't got time to make movies every day.
You definitely need your own social media manager.
I definitely
What
do.
are we doing?
Like, for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's rough. I'm like, damn, I can't even post a picture. You see the tattoo I did on Oliver? Like, I couldn't even just post the tattoo. I had to make a whole reel. Yeah. Show me walking in the shop. Show me sitting down in the chair. Show me start. Like, it's too much.
But I love that one because it was just like, first of all, that's your family, but also just you sharing, like, you know, like, vulnerable things.
Right.
I think that's why people are so in love with you, like, you know, and fell in love with you on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course. And it's funny because I had Charmaine Bey on Shirley's Temple.
Yes, that's my girl.
And before I had her on, I didn't even, like, I hadn't watched Black Ink Chicago. So when I was researching, I was like, oh shit, the iffy going down over there. Like,
yeah. Me and Charmaine, it's crazy because, like, we've been tight even before Black Ink ever came about.
Right.
Like, that's my girl. So Black Ink Chicago, like, people saw us go through, like, all kinds of stuff. But the crazy thing is, people look at, like, the episodes where, like, me and Charmaine was, like, boxing. And we weren't really, like, boxing. Yeah. But, like, she spent the night at my house that same night. Like, we've been thick as thieves. So now she literally lives 5 minutes from me.
Really?
Yeah, she had a barbecue yesterday.
I saw
like,
that.
We was over there.
She was throwing down.
Oh my goodness, the food was so good. I'm like, you need to do this at least, like, once a month.
Yeah.
Like, it was fire.
Right.
Yeah.
How did it feel to have you guys both move to LA like that and connect on the motherhood? Like,
yeah, it's been great. I know that Charmaine has been through so much in the past few years, and I was really close with her mom, and I love that I can be here for her.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Our friendship just means a lot to both of us, but we talk about it even like how she had 2 girls back to back, and I have 2 little boys like back to back. It's like we were put in each other's lives for a reason,
absolutely.
you know? And I've been in LA for some time. And she just made the move out to California. And I'm like, do it. Like, take that leap of faith.
Right.
And literally, she didn't even realize. They had already, like, you know, found their house and everything. When she's like, where you stay? Like, what's the address?
Yeah.
And we seen that it was 5 minutes from each other.
Crazy.
It's crazy. So now, like, when I want to get out the house or if the boys are driving me crazy,
Right.
I'm like, I'm going to bring them over there to play with the girls.
Yeah.
And me and her can get, like, some girl time.
Right.
So it's just, like, it's a friendship that I don't think a lot of people, you know, get to experience.
For sure. It's so funny because Charmaine was on my show like, hey, yo, Kat Tat, I need that tattoo. Did she ever get it?
Yeah.
She
She got a tattoo. I did, the last tattoo I did for her was Glenda.
Her.
Yeah, her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
She came to my house and we did that right on my daddy's kitchen table.
Wait.
In Chicago.
I love that. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, trivia question. All right. The Chicago Marathon starts in what large urban park that is also nicknamed Chicago's front yard? Do you need the options? Or do you know it?
Hyde Park?
Nah.
Wrigleyville?
Nah. A, Central Park. B, Grant Park. C, Lincoln Park. D, Millennium Park.
Oh, Lincoln Park.
Yeah. Oh, no. Grant.
Grant?
Yeah.
That's got to be North Side.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm from the South Side.
Oh, my bad.
But yes, I'm pretty sure it's got to be North Side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some Cubs type stuff.
Like,
I'm a Sox girl.
Oh, okay. Wait, you grew up watching baseball?
No, just like it's like Cubs versus Sox.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Everybody's Cubs now because they won the World Series or whatever,
nice.
like a few years ago. So
that must have been exciting for the city.
Yeah, it definitely was. I think I had already moved to LA by that point, though.
Oh, I'm dead.
But it was still dope.
I hate that. I definitely was in LA when the Warriors won the championship, and I was like, damn.
Oh, really?
Thought about going home for the parade. I was like, is it that serious?
Yeah, I can't do big crowds of people, so I'm fine with cheering
I'm dead.
everybody on from a distance.
So I have a gift for you from King Palm.
Okay.
So this is, they make palm tree leaf wraps. These are ashtrays.
Oh, dope. My man's going to love these.
Wait, does he smoke?
Yes, he does.
I love
He doesn't
it.
smoke weed.
I'm gonna just, so they make palm tree leaf wraps. Wait, he doesn't smoke weed?
Yeah, he loves smokes.
Because I actually got another gift for you. This is from Al Capone. These are cigars.
Okay.
Does he like cigars?
Every now and then, like he'll smoke a cigar, like during big events and stuff like that.
Cool.
So yeah.
And then this is really cute. I figured, look at this little flask.
Oh, this is very cute.
Yeah, I'm like, she
we
would
definitely
use
need
that.
this one.
She would
for
use
sure.
that.
Yep.
And then we got your little hat.
I love this.
Gotta get you right.
Thank you
Of
so
course,
much.
of course. So I was gonna say, were you a fan of football before Jack?
I was. My dad and them played college football.
Oh, wow. Fire.
So yeah, I wasn't like a huge fan, but I could watch the sport like with my dad and my brothers and like get into it.
Yeah.
You know, like the contact, it was just like real explosive, you know? So,
Yeah.
but yeah, being with Jaime, like now I know so much about football that I never knew before.
Absolutely.
And like watching games is different. Like, you know, watching with him because he just taught me so much about the technicalities of sports and stuff like that.
For sure.
Yeah.
How proud are you watching your man play football, though?
I love it. He's had a very successful 10-year career, and I just want him to, you know, have his flowers because he's a Pro Bowler, 2-time Super Bowl champ.
Talk your shit.
And he's so humble. He's so modest. Like, if you met him, like, he's big as hell, so you might think he's an athlete, but like, he does not give off like athlete. Like, he just straight like good man. You know what I'm saying? So
we love that.
I try to big him up any chance I can, you know, so he really feels like, you know, like you did that shit. Like, you know what I mean?
I feel like that's beautiful too, because I feel like you're really humble, so I'm sure you guys are just,
Thank you.
you know,
yeah, we
connected
understood each other
Yeah.
so much. And he even keeps me grounded, like going back into TV and everything. Like, it's just different when you have a partner who gets it.
Hell
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Did you guys go back and watch your Black Ink episode when you first tattooed him?
I watch that clip all the time. Like, I brought it up, like, not too long ago. I think I put it on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, I did see that, yeah.
But he didn't even watch it, like, back then. Wait, really? Yeah, so, like, when I show him the clip, he's just, like, you know, he kind of laughs. But I think that's dope as hell because, like, he has just always been so respectable. Like, and that was season 1. And I remember when I hit him up, like, hey, you know, they really want me to do like a celebrity tattoo.
Oh,
and like,
you
know, will you come on? Yeah.
No way.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Because, you know, it was season 1 of the show. Like, we weren't a hit yet. You know, we didn't even come out yet.
Yeah.
It was just like, hey, Kat, like, do you have any celebrities that you could tattoo? And I'm like, yeah, like, you know, one of my old clients, like, he just won the Super Bowl. Like, let me see if he'll come on.
Yeah.
So I called him like, hey, will you come and get this tattoo on the show? Like, you know, they'll fly you out. And he was like, yeah, I got you. And he came on, supported, and like now, fast forward, I get to film with him as my husband. Like, it's crazy.
That literally
so
warmed my heart.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me when he came back for that second tattoo.
It was like the 5th, because he had been coming back over the years.
Okay. Who made the move?
So he's always been just a super quiet man. Like, when I tell you every tattoo, and I get a lot of, like, you know, big clients there. A lot of them are always kind of flirty and stuff.
Yeah, girl, I saw you get hit on Black Ink. That's crazy.
Yeah, but he was just very quiet, just very respectable about his business. Like, look, I'm coming to get this tattoo, and boom. So we never had, like, too much conversation. You know, it was just always, like, put my head down and get to work. So in 2020, when he came in February, he was more talkative this time. Like, he was just talkative and just, like, real friendly. And he like, why your pretty ass still single? And I'm like, oh, you do talk. Like, you know. So that's, I guess you could say he made the move.
I love it.
But after that tattoo, because he flew into California to get that tattoo. And when he left, he's like, we kissed that night. And he was like, I'm going to call you. He's like, I'm going to call you. And he literally called me every single night. We FaceTimed every single day. Like, didn't miss a beat.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and then we started dating.
Okay, who went in for the kiss?
I
just like to know the
guess,
tea.
I think, I would say it was both of us.
Okay.
Maybe me.
Okay.
Maybe me. But yeah, we were just vibing, like, at the shop. Like, the chemistry was there. I had finished the tattoo. He stayed after, like, everybody was at the shop, like, hanging out.
Okay, nice.
And everybody got to vibe with him because all they know is, like, you know, boss lady and, like, you know, me working. So they were kicking it. They seen, like, the chemistry. You know, it was just like a vibe. It was like a little shop after party.
I love it.
And yeah, it was great.
I love it. Was it hard? Were you guys long distance for a while, or?
We were, but flying back and forth, it was easy.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were definitely long distance. I would go see him like every other week, and then during off seasons he would come see me. And then the pandemic happened, and like we spent so much time together, like so much time together. Yeah, it was crazy. Our first time hanging out, our first date lasted like 2 weeks. Like, literally. Like, I wish
my first date lasted 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was crazy. But, yeah, the pandemic happened, and we got to spend a whole lot of time together.
I love that. Where'd you go see him? Where was he at?
He was in Florida.
Oh, that's far.
Yeah, so that coast to coast.
Yeah.
But I got 2 kids now, and I fly with them. So back then, I'm like, oh, it was easy as hell hopping on a plane. Now hopping on a plane with 2 babies is like,
oh man,
that's more than, I wish I could just go take a flight by myself, please. You know, let me get that time to just be at peace and not worry about nothing on a plane for 5 hours. I could do that all day.
Do they be crying?
They don't cry. They just be turned up, like jumping.
Yeah.
They move too much. They don't sit still.
Right.
Like it's the most exhausting thing in the world, like flying on a plane with 2 babies.
I could not imagine.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, I flew with Slim once, and he had so much anxiety, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Like,
yeah, yep. At the time, we had like our dog and the baby,
oh
so 2 babies and a dog, literally. Yep, it was a lot.
That's funny. Another person who I had on my show that I know you tattooed her, Tony Romiti. I love.
Yeah, that's my girl. She's from Chicago too.
Right. It was so funny because the majority of our Shirley's Temple was about breastfeeding and how much it hurt. Like, how was your breastfeeding experience?
I almost didn't breastfeed because so many women talked about how painful it was and how hard it was, and like for me it was easy. Like it was so easy. Like
really?
Yes.
I'm
like
jealous.
Like that part was easy. Just putting the baby like, you know, on the titty and feeding on demand. What was hard for me was when I stopped breastfeeding and now you got to get up in the middle of the night, go make a bottle. Like I'd much rather just pull out my titty. It's with me all the time. It's always ready. Like yeah.
Oh, she was saying her kids had a hard time latching.
Yeah, mine, I got super lucky. Like they latched right away. Like even in the hospital, the lactation consultants and stuff that came in, they were like, "Oh, you're a natural. Like you're making this look easy." I'm walking around eating with them on my titty. This is like a day after I had them. They're like, "Okay, you got this. Got any questions for us?" I'm like, I don't know. I think he's eating good.
I'm
So, yeah, I had a really good breastfeeding experience. I was lucky because I hear so many stories.
Yeah, for sure. I know you always wanted to be a mom. How does it feel to be a mom so young?
It feels great. I don't feel like I'm that young.
You are young.
I'm not. I'm 32.
I'm 32 too. I ain't have no kids.
Yeah. I don't know. I always felt like I would be pregnant by the time I was 28.
Oh, wow.
I think I got pregnant when I was 29. I'm telling you, like, I've always known how my life was gonna go. But
I love it.
It feels great. And then to have them so close, like back to back, and I want more. Like, I want at least one more. So I'm trying to just get it out the way. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. I was gonna say, like, did you experience? I know you only have 4 months apart, but did you experience any postpartum?
I jumped back into work so quick. Like right after Jackson, when he was like 3 months, we were filming again. And I think that's one of the reasons that a lot of women have postpartum, because they can't really get back to themselves. Yeah. So for me to be able to jump into filming, like after my first baby, my body snapped back right away. I was in glam getting my hair and makeup done, filming a TV show. So I got lucky because that kind of pulled me away from like anything that I could have fallen into, you know? Absolutely. After my second one, I would say I experienced more of postpartum because I had to have a C-section with him.
Oh, damn.
I was down a lot more. I couldn't get back to work or working out or anything. Like the second one took a much bigger toll on me.
Wow.
But even then, it was just like, I don't know.
Was the C-section hard?
It was scheduled, so the whole process wasn't hard. But afterwards, it was like that recovery was like crazy. And had I known what I was going to experience afterwards, I would have never let them bully me into a C-section.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. Because my first one, he was big. He was real big and he got stuck. So they were like, oh, your first one got stuck. Like, you need to have a C-section. And they were like, but if you don't want to have a C-section, just get induced a week early. So I was like, okay, I'm just getting induced a week early. So towards the end of my pregnancy, they're like, he's measuring really big. Like, do you want to hear the risk of what happens if he gets stuck too, and if you can't get him out? And I'm like, but I got my first one, and my first one got stuck. And, you know, they did what they had to do, got him out. He was fine. Right. You know, but they were just like, oh, you want to hear the risk? And you should, like, they literally were like, no, you should have a C-section. Once he was born and I saw his build, like they were built so differently. Right. I'm like, I know I could have pushed him out. Like Jackson was wide. Like Jackson had these big ass shoulders. Damn. And then when they handed me Jacoby, he was like so narrow. He weighed more, but they were built different. Damn. And they don't tell you. I wish I would have just done more research because they don't tell you. They don't tell you all of it. They make it sound like you just walk in and get a C-section, get cut open. Right. It's great women do it every day and you'll be just fine.
That's my
it's not.
Right.
It's not that.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Thank God my baby's here. He's healthy. Right. I didn't want to risk anything happening. So once they told me that there's a risk that he wouldn't be okay, it was like C-section. Damn. But now in hindsight, it's like, you know, if I'd have had a doula or a midwife or somebody there educating me. For sure. But I didn't. I just had, you know, these doctors just jamming down my throat why I need to have a C-section. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's awful. I'm still stuck on the Jackson was stuck. Yeah, he got stuck. How long was he? I mean, this was my first birth, so like I didn't really, to me it wasn't like traumatic, but apparently I'm like definitely afraid of giving birth. Yeah, it's like classified as a traumatic birth because he was coming out and then they cut me. And then they get him out, and my husband, he couldn't cut the umbilical cord because they had to hurry up and rush him over to this table to make sure he was okay. So I remember looking up at Jamie, and he was looking all scared, like, what's going on? And I'm like, what's going on? And the doctor cut me, but I didn't feel the cut or anything. I had an epidural. Yeah. But he stitched me back together, and he's kind of, like, shaking up, like, yeah, so he got stuck, and it's called shoulder dystocia. Or, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but shoulder dystocia or something like that. But damn, they handed me him within like 5 minutes and I got to hold my baby and like, you know, I felt like it was a beautiful experience. For sure. And then moving forward, I had different doctors because I was in different states. And this doctor's like, do you really want to experience that trauma again and go through it? And to me, it wasn't traumatic. Like, it was just, they were all white. Yeah. Yep. But finding a black doctor was like hard, especially because me traveling and bouncing back and forth. Like finding a doctor that would take on a client who also sees other doctors was hard. So I was just very limited. Like, even me finding the doctor's office that I gave birth, like, they tried to cancel me at first.
Wow.
Yeah, they literally tried to cancel me once.
LA? No.
In Florida.
Florida, okay.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know. I'm kind of like bitter at the whole
I would be
American
too.
health system.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got through it. My baby's here. He's healthy. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But when I was walking out the hospital, the nurse that was pushing me out the hospital, she's like, yeah, I got 7 kids, and she did them all vaginally. And she's like, honestly, I feel like they do way too many C-sections in this hospital. She's like, it's really just a scheduling thing for them. And I was, I was like livid. I'm like, so they literally cut me open so they could make it to their dinner plans. Yeah, like, it's crazy.
Oh my God.
But, you know, I try not to be too down on it because it's like, at the end of the day, like, my baby's here and he's healthy. Yeah. And that's most important. But it's still like, more people need to speak up about it. Just
absolutely.
Like you said. Mm-hmm.
Trivia question. Okay, tattoo needles can vibrate up to how many times a minute? Do you want the options?
1,060.
Wait, no. It was 3,000.
Okay.
I forgot my brother, so it's very sad times. But I want to give you this. So this is Shimmerwood Seltzer. Mm. This is they promote themselves as a non-alcohol alternative. It's think of it as a mocktail in a can that leaves you feeling refreshed and relaxed. It's CBD.
Right. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. Sorry, it's all
that.
drippy. Yeah. Do you dabble with CBD?
Not really.
Okay.
I've had a CBD cream.
Okay.
That, like, you know, I put it on and it feels like kind of tingly.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yep. So I got a little bit.
Sorry. It's all.
Nope. It's all good. I got plenty of gifts to go home with.
Right.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Keep them coming.
I love it. Okay. So mental health. How are you doing? How's everything?
I feel like I am doing good.
Yay.
I think I'm in a good space. I can remember not being in a good space for a long time. So I can honestly say that right now I'm in a good space.
Right. And I feel like you can see it in your aura and your energy, you know?
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
Okay, so I'm going to read you this. Reality TV can set off anxiety and depression regarding body image and financial status. It affects their overall outlook on life and causes mental distress. How has reality TV affected your mental health?
I can agree with that 100%. I think it goes even beyond the financial and your body image. I think you get caught up in so many people's perception of you, your own friendships. You have trust issues because you're filming with people. Right. You got fake friendships. You got real friends. You don't know what's real anymore. Like, it completely screws up your perception of reality. Reality TV will legit screw up your perception of reality. So for me, like, when I can say I was honestly at my worst space, I can see it. It's a reflection. It's all over me. Yeah. It's season 2 of Black in Chicago. Wow. Like, when I had the short blonde hair. Okay. I didn't know really who I was. I was letting producers get in my ear and tell me what I should look like.
I was asking, I was like, dude, the producers literally tell you?
They literally encouraged my platinum blonde hair, like, and I got long, like, pretty hair. Cut it off.
Oh,
they're like, oh,
they
platinum
had you
blonde.
cut it off?
They didn't. I cut it, but they're like, go blonde. Like, you could be the this and this. Just talking and just in my ear, you know?
How old were you?
I was 24, 25.
Wow.
Probably 25. Yeah, so for me, that was just a really hard time. Like, just straight alcoholism, drinking every day. Like, going to work. Your job is to go to work and get drunk every day and have conflict. Right. And make good television. Like, that absolutely spilled into my personal life. So the best decision that I could have ever made was to just quit and move to California, get as far away from it as possible.
That's what Charmaine said.
Yeah, but the show, like, it was such a blessing at one time. Like, I'm not gonna talk about, like, oh, I wish I never signed up. Like, it was a blessing, but I knew when the time was for me to be done with it. It was no longer serving me, like, at all.
And I'm so proud of you for taking advantage of that and starting your own shit.
Thank
and now
you
have your own show. Like,
thank you so much.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Of course.
But yeah, mental health is definitely important, and I think it's important to just cut off things that are negatively affecting.
Absolutely. I was gonna say, what do you do for self-care? What do you do to take care of your
I just do things that make me happy. Like, right now, because I'm back in it, you know, I do get stressed out dealing with things within this industry or just day to day. And, like, for me right now, like, it's going home and looking at my babies, like, touching them, spending time with them. Like, those are God's gift. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, like, being present, being in the moment, because all that other stuff, like, even social media and this like rat race. Like it's not real.
I feel you.
It's not real, and people let it affect them, you know, in their real life. So,
damn, I feel you. I saw you tweet like, there's so many social media apps to keep up. I was like, I feel you.
It's too much. Like I worked 30 minutes on putting this Instagram video together. Now I got to edit it to put it in a format for TikTok and Twitter. Like, I can't keep up. Yeah. I'm about to just sign off.
Right.
Like, it's crazy.
I feel you. Okay, I have another gift.
Yay.
This is from Hemper. So they make really cute bongs and cleaning supplies. This is their bubble collab. You can open it if you want.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm like, your shop, people at your shop will probably smoke these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother would definitely appreciate
this.
This
love
is so cute. This
yeah,
is
isn't it cute?
I used to be a big smoker, by the way. If it was not for weed, I would not be where I'm at right now.
Tell me
I probably wouldn't even be a successful tattoo artist. But yeah, it was weed. They gave me the courage to start doing tattoos. I would be high.
What?
And I would get these visions. And I was in college too.
Yeah.
So just with a bunch of other kids, especially in a dorm room.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, yo, like we'd be smoking together. And they knew I wanted to do tattoos. Like I had my little kit and I'm like, yo, like I would just get these visions. Like just let me draw this big ass rose on your back and let's just knock that shit out. Like now I quit smoking because I wanted to focus more on tattoos. But like I would not have the fearlessness to tattoo somebody.
I love that.
Like they're literally, I was a big smoker.
I love that.
Like at Mizzou, if you ask anybody who I went to college with, they're like, yeah, Katrina, like the high girl. Like she used to be high as hell.
Okay, but I gotta give you these now. So these are pop cones. I'm gonna show you. Okay, so they have this little ball that you pop, and then the flavor bursts into the joint. I'm gonna smoke it. Don't mind.
Really? Is this weed?
It's papers.
But is it weed in the paper?
No.
Oh, these just the paper. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm going to go home and smoke one.
Right. Wait,
no,
are you?
No, I want to get back into smoking. But the thing is, and y'all can quote me on this, I don't give a fuck. I used to smoke Reggie. Like, that's when I first started smoking. Like, the year was 2009. It was $5 blunts, you know? And then once I got to Mizzou and people started bringing, like, the kush and all the extra strong shit around, like, it used to make me paranoid and freak out.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just was no longer the same. Like,
is that why you stopped?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it just used to make me freak out. I used to love smoking weed, but at my height, like, it was back when there was seeds and stems and regular shit. Like, give me some mig. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what used to give me a nice buzz. Right. Like, I don't need to be over the top too high.
Man, well, you know who you can just blast with? Charmaine. Like,
no, Charmaine be smoking that rapper weed.
She be
like,
smoking.
Yeah.
I was shook when I was like, she hit that bong, no problem.
Yeah, I can't. It's just too, give me some mid. I don't care if people talk about me. Then maybe I can, like, you know, wean my way back into smoking a little bit.
Man, well, I'm like, let me know when you're ready because I got all the gifts for you. Oh, yeah, I was going to ask you this. In 15 years, your kids come home and they say they want a face tat. What are you saying?
In 15 years from
when
now?
When they're teenagers,
I don't know. As a mom, like, I can see it. Like, I feel every other mom that has something to say about their child who I tattooed. Like, I feel them because they're your babies. Like, they're so precious. Like, you don't want this world to taint them anyway. Right. So I can't speak to that. I don't know where they'll be in their life or if that will fit them. You know, I'll be able to tell if they're having a crisis and it's not a good mood, or I'll be able to tell if it fits their image and if they really want to live with that forever.
That's true.
So, yeah, I have to cross that bridge when I get there.
Yeah. Did you want 2 boys?
I am the baby girl and I have 2 older brothers. So
so you want to
I do want a girl. It'd be crazy if, like, you know, stuff just pans out for me, but I feel like I grew up with all boys. Like, everybody that knows me says, like, you know, you're a boy mom. Yeah. Like, you know, not too many people can even see me with a girl, but I definitely want to have a little girl. That's funny. Yeah.
Do your brothers ask you to get tattoos?
I've tattooed them. They got some work that I'm not proud of.
Oh, wait.
You know, they were my guinea pigs, like, back then.
Oh, right. Yeah. You used to do $10 tattoos.
Yep. But, I mean, for them, it was free. So, they can't complain too much.
That's hilarious. What was one of them?
We all got the family first tattoo. Oh, okay. So, when I see it, like, Oliver has it too. Like, all my cousins, like, we all got it, and it's just like horrible script. But my brother actually did my family first tattoo. I'm like, I want somebody in the family to do mine.
Is he a tattoo artist?
No, I just showed him how to, like, use the machine, and he did it, and it's
really
just as choppy as theirs. So, like, you know, they can't complain because I'm not complaining.
That's hilarious. Have you ever had a tattoo go left, like accidentally, like?
Yeah, the first one I ever tried.
Oh.
Yep, the machine just blew out. And I had a whole audience. Like, I was at Mizzou. They're like, yeah, that's the tat girl from Chicago. Because I had already convinced everyone that I was a tattoo artist, even though I never did it before.
Good for you.
But yeah, halfway through the tattoo, it was like, zzz, and I was like, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to come back and fix this. Just let me go get my machine repaired. But I did fix it.
Oh, my gosh. That's, what do? You just like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that was when we was smoking. Like, I was high, he was high. We wasn't tripping. He like, no, I got you. Like,
that's hilarious. Yeah. That's so funny because I don't know what the fuck I was on, but it was some Halloween party. My friends threw it. I don't go to parties, but I was stopping by and they had $20 tattoos. And I got this money symbol and they like fucked up the bottom of it. And I was like, this is what I get for paying $20.
Like blow out. Yeah, tattoo parties, you got to be careful.
Yeah. And then I was like, asking him about his tattoo history, he was like, oh, I just tattooed in my garage. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
But at that point, you already want it. It's like, you know.
I got a couple garage tattoos that I got and learned from them. So, you know, that was definitely a thing.
For sure. That's hilarious. What are you most excited for next?
What I'm most excited for next, honestly, is just to find out where we're going to, like, settle down and really, like, start like living life. So I'm like the TV shows
in
LA? Not really for
you.
like my family.
Oh, okay.
You know, like I've been here since 2016. It's been great, but like we've been bouncing around.
Right.
Like, you know, I had Jacoby in Florida, I had Jackson in North Carolina.
Wow.
We got a place here, so I'm excited to just really, because that, like I said, that plane ride with 2 babies is not it. So for me, it's running my shop and maximizing, like growing it to a point where it's even more profitable, like without me like being there.
You don't have to be there.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's boss shit.
Yeah, and just really enjoying this. Like we're on TV every Monday. Like my shop, like it's a great experience. So I just want to see what opportunities come from this and really step into my role as a family woman too.
I love that. And it's so crazy because Nessie did the dream catcher on my back.
Yep, Nessie's dope.
Like, talk about...
You got ties from the whole cast.
I was going to say, it's so funny because I had on a jumpsuit. That was my first outfit of choice, but then I was like, nah, I got to show her the Shirley's Temple. Compton did this one.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yep, that's dope as hell. Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's dope.
I literally was like, all right, there's no going back. I got it tatted.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
There's ways, too, if you wanted to, like, put color behind that, if you wanted to make it look like kind of neon.
Shit, don't.
You know?
I'm like, don't put me through that again. Wait, what do you mean?
Like, there's just ways, like, to put color behind it, like, if you wanted it to kind of have that glow effect. Like, I've seen artists just do crazy stuff these days. Like, where it's, like, really, you could literally make a tattoo look like it's, like, glowing in neon. So,
whoa, can you show me a sample later?
I definitely will. Yeah, I will.
I love that. Can I give you a gift real quick?
Yes.
Sorry. So this is my bud vase.
This
is
nice.
Their jewel. I was telling her that it might look really good in Enigma. Yeah. So this is what it is.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, it's like they make really beautiful bongs that look like vases.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
this definitely would.
Right? I was like, it would look so good in Enigma.
I love that. Thank you.
Of course. And it's female owned. What are your thoughts on plastic surgery? Sorry, I just want to ask.
Oh, that's a really good question. I have been in this industry for a while, and I remember, like, season 1, people were like, Kat needs to get her teeth done, or she needs to do this and this and that. Yeah, like, people were talking, oh, shit, could really fuck with you.
Right.
They said body image, but I stayed true, like I said, and even when I was in college, like, my roommates, my best friends, they could say, like, they know that I'm just all about like natural. Like, so for me, it was like, if I get a platform, I want to represent natural. Cause like, you don't have to, it's great. Do what makes you happy.
Right.
But you don't have to change shit about you. Like, some of the things that we don't like are the things that make us beautiful. Like the things that give us character.
For
like
sure.
Everybody's getting veneers now. Everybody's mouth look the same. When teeth are one of the main things that make a person look like who they are.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like for me personally, it's like, I'm going to embrace, even me, like I'm not the happiest about my body right now.
Bitch, you're beautiful.
This C-section got my stomach like a little folded over, and it has crossed my mind. Like, I could just go to the doctor and get snatched
Which
up
is
and
crazy.
be so bomb.
Bitch, these BBLs be blowing my mind.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy. But I
chill.
just said I'm going to stay true. Like, nah, I'm going to be healthy.
Right.
I'm going to get in the gym, like, work out, and just love the body that I'm in. Because I got a cute shape. Like, you know, I feel like I'm cute. So I'm not against it, but I also don't feel like women should feel like it makes them, you know, lesser than if they I seen a tweet that was like, if you ain't got no work done, I mean, you broke.
Oh
and
my
I'm like, that's
gosh,
ridiculous. Like,
right.
and if that's the way that the world is going, then like, nah, people got shit fucked up.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Man, how did you navigate getting hit on all the time? Like,
I mean, I don't know. If I ever felt uncomfortable, like I'm real good at shutting that shit down.
Right.
You know, if I ever
because you're
was
nice
cool with
too,
it.
so it's like,
yeah, yep. I don't know. It wasn't. I never really would say I had a problem with it. There might have been a few instances where it's like, yo, and I'm real good at. I'm a Taurus, so like I seem nice, but until I'm not, like I completely know how to shut shit down. I will make somebody feel real uncomfortable, you know, and I know how to embrace it. You know, so I got my husband. Like when he came on, I was ready. So I'm, I don't know. I'm real good at being in control of a situation.
For sure, I love that. Nicki Minaj didn't come to your store.
She did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep, she did. She did. A lot of these people have been like in my shop.
Yeah.
Like I think Uzi has been there. Nicki Minaj definitely been there.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, she came. Her husband, he got the Anika. Yeah, so they did that right in my office. Nelly did that tattoo for him.
Oh my
And yeah,
gosh.
she was cool as hell.
Okay, I have to give you this last gift. So you see the Uka?
Yeah.
We got you your own. You could either smoke it cannabis or just regular, but it's no smoke, no tobacco.
I love this.
Yeah, it's,
this is dope as hell. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Looks expensive too.
It is. It's like $500.
Oh yeah, this is dope.
They just went public. Get yours at getuka.com.
Cool.
Yeah,
Thank you
so I'll make
much.
sure you guys get connected.
I'm gonna need a wagon and bring
Oh
out
no,
all
we
these
got
gifts.
you. Did you drive?
Yeah.
We got you.
Parked right outside.
Perfect. I love it. Oh yeah, she's.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, we're gonna end with the Temple 10.
Okay.
This is my favorite part. Okay. Ready?
Mhm.
Favorite emoji?
The little exhaust face. The, you know, that little, yeah.
Absolutely. Favorite snack?
What's my favorite snack? This should be easy. I would say Doritos and hot sauce.
I love it. Leon Thomas said Doritos earlier.
Really? Yeah, I love Doritos and hot sauce.
That's hilarious. Forrest said Doritos too. Something about Doritos. Favorite song at the moment?
Oh my goodness. It's called Peaches and Eggplants.
Wait.
I know you heard that song. It's like all over the radio, but it's stuck in my head. It's
Wait,
like,
I don't know it.
That's all they say the whole time. It's with 21 Savage and Young Nudie.
Oh, I might have heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yep.
Favorite tattoo you've ever done?
Definitely the tattoo I did on my auntie Jane. She had stage 4 colon cancer.
Oh my god.
It was on her bucket list to get a tattoo from me, so I did a bracelet of her husband, and her kids' names around her. And then I taught her how to use my machine, and she tattooed her name and me in Korean, and she passed away a week after. So having that moment, like, it's the most special thing I've ever done in my life. Like,
you
spending
literally
that with
gave her the needle to tattoo in Korean.
Yep, and she did it.
Was
It's
she
pretty clean
scared?
too. Like, and anytime I go
I'm
to like
shook.
Korean restaurants and stuff, they literally like grab my wrist and they be like Jane, but it's her name in Korean. Yeah.
That's so beautiful.
Thank you.
My heart. Wow. Dumbest bag you ever dropped?
The dumbest bag I ever dropped was probably, you know what? It's a little long-winded answer, but my first paycheck at Culver's, it was like $323, and I went and bought this big ass Coach purse. And then I felt how stupid that was at the time, so I returned the purse and went and got a smaller Coach purse, a Coach wallet, and some Coach shoes. But that was like my first design. I was like 16 at the time.
You
know,
got
Coach was
three
like,
things for $300?
yeah, Coach.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember I got this big purse and I exchanged it and got a bunch more items. It was some black Coach shoes.
I love
Coach
it.
was like, you know, Chanel back then.
Right.
Yeah, so
That's
I would
so
say that's
funny. Do you still have them?
No.
Nah.
No.
I know. That
I used to wear them to work. Them things got busted.
You wore Coach shoes to
Yeah,
work?
to Culver's.
What's Culver's?
Frozen custard and Butterburgers.
Oh, is that a Chicago thing?
No, it's all over. They don't have them out here.
Have you heard of
though.
him? Oh, okay. That's funny. Biggest fear?
Oh my goodness, my biggest fear. I'm not even gonna speak it. Like things that like keep me up at night. Like I don't even speak it. I don't like to. I don't like to put that into existence.
feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one.
But yeah, if anything, I'm not even gonna speak it.
I feel you. Biggest guilty pleasure?
My biggest guilty pleasure. Right now, I would say Selling Sunset.
Oh my gosh,
Like,
that's
I'm
so
hooked on that show.
funny because I don't really watch TV.
Yeah.
But my girls came over one time and put on Selling Sunset, it's just like the houses in LA. You're like, oh my gosh, I could never live there, but it's so fucking nice.
I'm hooked on it. This new season is bomb. I feel like Bree is like the best addition to the show.
I love it. Yeah. I haven't seen the new season. I have to.
It's really good.
Is it LA still?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Damn, that's funny. Celebrity crush.
My man.
All the people that are booed up on my show say they're man.
Yep.
That's funny. Yo, Charmaine was on here and was like, of course my husband, but also, did she say Chris Brown?
We gotta switch.
Oh, good call. Good call.
Childhood crush.
Good call.
Yeah, it was Trey Songz.
Oh!
And then I tattooed him.
I was gonna
it was
say.
Like, yeah, it was definitely.
How was that?
It was dope as hell. He was cool. Like the tattoo was amazing. It was of his baby boy Noah. But when he hit me up for a tattoo, like I kind of freaked out.
Yeah.
I did, cause like my best friend Danielle, Charmaine's cousin, she called me. I'm like, bitch, guess who I just tattooed? Who's my favorite R&B artist? She was like, Trey Songz.
Oh my
I was like,
gosh,
yes. Like
that's
it was
funny.
crazy.
I love
the
that.
whole Ready album, 2009. It was a time.
I love it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really get excited for people to interview, but I was excited to interview Trey Songz.
Yeah,
like,
yep. I don't either.
got
Like
hits.
more so for me, like when I get celebrities hit me up, I always get like real nervous. You
Really?
know what I'm saying? But
I
like,
cannot see that. I feel
Yeah.
like you're so chill.
but yeah, Trey Songz, that was a big one for me.
I love that.
Mhm.
Do you still get nervous?
Not really.
You've done so many.
Yeah,
so you
I
would
try
think-
not to.
Yeah,
I try not to overthink things as
for
much
sure.
these days.
I
yeah.
love that. Favorite sex position?
Missionary.
Really?
Yep.
Missionary is probably my least favorite.
Yeah, because I get to feel him all close and just touch him, big body on top of me, kissing. Like, yeah, that's
What's
it.
his favorite? Eye contact?
Yeah, all that.
What's-
I would say me on top.
Okay, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. First thing that comes to mind, Kat Tat.
Tattoos.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh no, Kat Tat, boss bitch.
Boss bitch,
There we
boss
go,
bitch.
boss
There we
bitch.
go. Yay. Thank you for coming out, Shirley.
Thank you for having me.
That
This
was
is
so
dope.
great.
It's your girl Kat Tat, and thank you for watching Shirley's Temple.